Because I knew coming into this season that my expectations were low.
Okay.
For real change.
Fair.
I predicted that they would be 40-42 again, just like they were last year. And it looks like I have over-predicted. I have overestimated them with that prediction. And there are a lot of people you could be mad at and frustrated with if you're a Bulls fan right now. Zach LaVine, we covered that. You're supposed to be the guy, face of the franchise. Speak on a microphone at center court on the Bulls home opener, beginning of a new season. You've been here for 7 years, and you say, we're here to make y'all proud, Bulls Nation. We need your support. We want your support. We love y'all. And you've played like this through the first dozen games of the season? I can't back that. Your name comes up again with more substantial, not just rumors, but reporting about you and the Bulls looking for a new destination to send you to because this ain't working and this ain't it. And you show us that tonight? We hear from Billy Donovan pregame, shout out to our guy Will to Go Gottlieb, reassuring us his relationship with Zach LaVine is great. Everybody here bought in. DeMar DeRozan saying the other night, just makes me happy, bottom line, I know that all those teammates in that locker room with me care so much about winning and wanting to win. That's what we want to do. That's why we're here.
Yes, sir.
Bulls fans have to listen to that and then watch that. And it does not compute. And it's insulting. It genuinely is insulting for Bulls fans who spend so much of their time dedicating themselves to this team, supporting this team emotionally, financially. We give our hearts and our minds. We give all of ourselves to this team.
And money, like you said.
And this is what they show us. I'm sorry, I can't back that. Billy Donovan saying before tonight's game, Zach's a professional, we're all professionals. This trade talk, not going to distract us. Not going to take our mind off of our current goal. Zach said the same thing earlier today at shoot-around. The focus is the Orlando Magic. Are you sure? Because you just looked like dog shit playing against the Orlando Magic. For 3.5 quarters, you went out there and looked like ass. But this isn't a distraction. Everyone still loves each other. Everyone's still on the same page. And at this point, supporter of Billy Donovan defended him Monday night saying, hey, this isn't all on Billy.
Sure.
Questionable roster, like rotation decisions.
Construction, all that.
Questionable X's and O's on how you're trying to build this new offense. Also dealing with a broken roster.
Sure.
Not all on him.
Sure.
The body language of that Bulls team in the first half tells me that they have stopped listening to Billy Donovan. They have checked out on him. He has probably checked out on them and himself at this point. How can you not be when this is the results? So as someone who also has said, I don't think Billy's the biggest problem, Billy needs to go. Billy needs to go. Everyone needs to go.
Now.
That includes Billy. You show me that when your team is making headline national news for the wrong reasons, that shows me tonight this team is not a team. So Billy needs to go. You might say, oh, well, hold on. The Bulls, not a fan of firing coaches that have years left on their contract, secret extension. Billy's around here for a while. That's true. That is true. Maybe you want to take it a step further and say, you know what? AK and Eversley, they need to go. They built this mess. And you know what? For a while, I was a believer. Maybe AK tricked the Reinsdorfs into believing that he had something to do with the success they built in Denver. And you know what? If you did successfully trick the Reinsdorfs on that, AK, good for you. Congrats. You had me fooled for a while, too. I was a believer for a while.
Me too.
But after nearly 2 years of Lonzo Ball goes down, it breaks everything else about this team, and you do nothing to address that? I'm sorry. I'm out. We see Patrick Williams have a season-high 9 rebounds tonight, and people in the comments want to talk about Pat having a solid game? And the rest of your draft selections after Pat are worse, considering the contributions they're making to the team right now? I'm sorry. Which, if you believe that it's time for Billy to go, and if you believe that it's time for the front office to go. And you say, wow, I mean, Reinsdorf, loyal to front office, loyal to coaches to a point.
Yeah.
What are we going to do? That's why when you start talking about the problems that Bulls fans deal with every day, it starts with the players on the court and the games that we watch every night.
Yes, sir.
And then it goes up a rung. And then it goes up a rung. And then it goes up a rung. I don't care if the Bulls have to pay Billy Donovan to go away to blow this up. Pay him to go away. I don't care if AKA and Eversley also got secret extensions and you need to pay them to go away. Pay them to go away. And do those things, Jerry, before you sell the team. I say it snickering and under my breath sometimes. I'm saying it out loud right now. None of this will ever get fixed until we have people who own and operate this team that actually give a shit about winning, competing for championships regularly, and acting like the not just big market team and franchise that you are, but the global fucking brand that the Chicago Bulls are. For decades now, you have embarrassed us Bulls fans compared to what we built ourselves up to expecting, falling in love with this team. The Reinsdorfs have built a fortune on the backs of two things: the greatest basketball player who ever lived, and the teams around him that won 6 championships, and the fans that fell in love with that team, and even younger generations who fell in love with the lore of that team and learned from their older family members why we loved that team, and spend our money and give our hearts and our time to this organization. Pay Billy to go away. Pay your front office to go away. And guess what? You could probably make up for that money when you sell the Bulls, who are currently valued at $4.6 billion. You bought a controlling stake for the Bulls in 1985 for $9.2 million. I don't want to listen one more freaking time to anyone who works in the front office of this organization talk about how mediocrity is not good enough and that we want to win, when small market teams continue to dance circles around you when it comes to building legitimately competitive teams. I am sick of it. Why do I do this? I love this team. Y'all who have been tuning into us for a while, you know that that's not a lie. This is why we do this job. It's why we talk to y'all every night, because we love this team and we want to talk about it with y'all. This is unacceptable. Sell the team. I'm done.
We all silly like the mayor.